hope you are all fine and your babies are also doing great. So wondering which bottle to choose for your baby? Well, there are so many questions like which feeding bottle to choose, how to choose it, how to use it, how to clean it, and so on. So if you are wondering all those things, keep watching this video till the end. I'll resolve all your queries. So if you want to watch more videos on pregnancy, mother care or child care related topics, please subscribe to my channel. And now let's move towards today's video. Well, which bottle to choose and how to choose it? There are so many brands and so many different types of bottles available in the market, but which feeding bottle your baby likes can only be decided when you try one. So whichever brand or whichever bottle you decide to choose, make sure that you choose a bottle which has features which will minimize the air bubbles, because if your baby turns out to be gassy, you will have to shift to those kind of bottles afterwards. I was not aware at what time the bottles should be introduced to baby. I introduced it like when my baby was 5.5 month old, and I realized that it was already very late and my baby was very reluctant. So I actually used a lot of bottles, like Medela is one of the bottle that I used. Well, I was using breast pump of Medela, so it was very easy for me to use bottles of Medela. These are small storage bottles, so I was able to express my milk in this bottle and feed my baby with the same bottle. So I was able to use different brands and different types of nipples with this same bottle because it has standard nipple size. Well, another bottle that I tried was Philips Avent. Well, this is a bottle with wide neck. It is said that it resembles the mother's breast very much, and so babies normally like this. Well, my baby did not like it, but this is very easy to clean. So if your baby accepts it, this is one of a very good choice that you have in market. Then because she was having a feeding bottle of the standard nipple size, when after few months when her feeding requirements increased, then I started using this pigeon feeding bottles. These also have standard nipple size. I wanted a bottle with bigger size, so this is one of the bottle that I used. If you are willing to use any of these bottles, you will be able to find links in the description box below. Well, another thing that you need to consider while deciding which bottle to choose is you can choose between glass feeding bottles or plastic feeding bottles. Glass feeding bottles are chemical free, but there is a danger of breakage. Well, plastic bottles do not break, but you need to change them frequently as they deteriorate. So if you are using BPA free plastic bottles, then you have to change the bottle every 6 months. If you are using non BPA free bottles, plastic bottles, then you will have to dispose them off every 3 months. Well, another question is when to introduce a feeding bottle. Well, if you are breastfeeding your baby, then please do not introduce feeding bottles too soon, because then babies may prefer feeding bottles over breastfeeding, because drinking milk from feeding bottle takes less energy and less efforts. Also, do not wait too long to introduce bottles to your baby, because once your baby gets used to breastfeeding, if you wait too long, then babies may refuse to accept feeding bottles, because then they are choosy, they understand the process, and they may be reluctant to any change in their feeding habits. So this is something that I did. I was not aware of the right time to introduce the bottle, and I waited for like 5.5 months when I introduced bottle to my baby, and then I suffered a lot because it was time for me to resume my work, and my baby was not ready to take bottles, and so I had to try a lot to make her take the feeding bottles. Well, that is another story which I will share in another video, when I will tell you what to do if your baby is refusing to take the bottles. Well, right now what you need to know is what is the exact time to introduce a feeding bottle to your baby. Well, the right time to introduce feeding bottles to your baby is 4 to 6 weeks. I know it may sound too early, but introducing feeding bottles does not mean that you feed your baby only with bottles. You should keep breastfeeding your baby. At the same time, you should feed at least once in a day with feeding bottles. You can use breast milk to feed with bottle. This way babies will keep breastfeeding as well as will get used to the bottle feeding. Know the correct nipple size for your baby. Well, as your baby grows, the nipple size that should be used for your baby keeps changing. So you need to know the exact nipple size to feed your baby with bottles. Well, if the nipple size is too small, baby may have to suck very fiercely and it may frustrate them. At the same time, if the nipple size is too big for baby, then milk will keep on pouring out of baby's mouth. So in that case, you need a smaller size of nipple. So always choose nipple size according to age of your baby. Nipple basics. Well, as your baby grows, the nipple size is something that you have to change, but at the same time you need to take care and keep checking if the nipples are not cracked, discolored or thinning, because in that case again you should be changing the nipples. Where there are also different materials for nipples available in market, like silicone or latex. Silicone is more firm, which lasts longer. Latex is softer, but then it get cracked or discolored very easily, and because of which you may have to change latex nipples more frequently. You can use silicone nipples for like 3 months. Anyways, if you are using nipple size according to your baby's age, then you will have to change your baby's nipple size every 3 months. Warming a feeding bottle. Well, it is not necessary to warm the milk every time you feed your baby, but some babies prefer warm milk and then they may drink better. So if you want to warm a milk or warm a bottle filled with milk, then you should simply keep the bottle in warm water. Make sure that you never warm a feeding bottle filled with milk in microwave, because then it may create hot spots which can burn your baby's mouth. You can also use feeding bottle warmer if you have at home. How to clean the feeding bottles? Well, always sterilize a feeding bottle and nipple before first use. After use, clean all the different parts of the bottle, including bottle, nipple and other parts, with mild soap with help of a brush. Make sure that you wash all the small details of the feeding bottle and then rinse it properly. Once the bottles are washed, sterilize it in a sterilizer if you have one at home, or you can simply boil water for 5 minutes and then turn off the burner and keep all these bottles and nipples and other small parts in this boiling water for 5 minutes. Make sure it is all air dried before you feed your baby next time. Is it bad for your baby's teeth? Well, some people think that using feeding bottles will cause crooked teeth in their baby. Well, that is not what actually happens. Well, if you are feeding your baby with the help of feeding bottles only when your baby is hungry, only for few minutes, then it may not really affect your baby's teeth. But do not give this feeding bottles to your baby to play or suck the nipples unnecessarily, because prolonged use of feeding bottles may cause some dental defects. Try and avoid use of pacifiers, because pacifier is something which is similar to nipple, but this is something that stays in your baby's mouth for a very long time, and then it may cause some issues, dental issues. So if you have to use pacifiers, then make sure and try your best to win these pacifiers before your baby turns 2 years old. Some people also think using feeding bottles may decay their baby's teeth. Well, what is causing decaying of the baby's teeth is not feeding bottle, but the sugary beverage that babies are drinking through those feeding bottles. In this case, this is breast milk or formula. Anything that has sugar will cause decay of the teeth. but that is why you should keep trying to wean the bottles at right time. You should try and wean the bottles by the time your baby turns 15 months old or maximum 18 months old, but try not to extend the use of bottle after that, and introduce solid foods to your baby at right time, and try to feed your baby with solid foods more as your baby grows older, so that use of bottle and use of sugary beverages, like in this case breast milk or formula, is minimized. So it will help your baby to keep your baby's dental health at place. Well, Amanthi is now 15 months old, and I'm trying hard to wean the bottle from her, but I'm still not able to do that. I have this goal to at least wean all the bottles by the time she turns 18 months. And for that, I'm introducing sipper bottles to her. Again, while introducing sipper bottles, transitioning your baby from feeding bottles to sipper bottles, you again have to take care that the sipper bottles that you are choosing is dental friendly. So I will make another video where I'll tell you which sipper bottles I used and which one I think is good. If your baby is able to drink directly from a cup or glass, nothing better than that. So that is all for today. Well, I need to tell you that I am not an expert. I'm just sharing my experiences with you. I hope that helps. See you soon in my next video. Till then, bye.